Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah. Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar fasalli li rabbika wanhar. إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
On that day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell every person to follow his imam, the one that he used to follow in this life. So the people of Jahannam will be thrown into Jahannam with their imam, and the people of Jannah will follow Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and their prophets further on towards a place away from that place of accounting, towards a place away from that place of accounting, towards a place away from that place of accounting. At that point, brothers and sisters in Islam, the believers will all, believers and some hypocrites will all follow Rasulullah ﷺ towards the pond of Al-Kawthar, towards the pond of Al-Kawthar.
Also the Prophet has been given Al-Kawthar. It is the meeting place of all of those who have belief. Al-Kawthar is a pond or a lake or a place of beauty where the believer shall quench their thirst on the day of judgment, and no one but them shall be given this by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In fact, there will be Muslims, 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 there will
يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري.
At that place, all the people will come to meet, all the Muslims will come and meet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. All the people, all the Muslims will come and meet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
That the Prophet's mimbar, his pulpit that he used to speak on in Al-Madinah, shall be his pulpit on the Hawd, and he will stand upon it, and that is how all of the people shall recognize him sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sallam. He says, مَا بَيْنَ بَيْتِي وَمِنْبَرِ رَوْضَةً مِّن رِيَاضِ الْجَنَّةِ. As we had mentioned, what is between my home and my mimbar, my pulpit, is a garden from the gardens of Jannah. And then he says, وَمِنْبَرِي عَلَى حَوْضِي. And my mimbar on the day of judgment will be established upon my hawd, my pond, or the Kawthar on the day of judgment, as is reported by Imam Ahmad and many others, and it is an authentic hadith.
So let me give you 10 descriptions of 10 attributes of Al-Kawthar that will describe to you what Al-Kawthar truly is. And these are all authentic statements from Rasulullah ﷺ in various hadith, in Bukhari, in Muslim, and in Abi Dawud, that describe the pond of Al-Kawthar that Rasulullah ﷺ will be given. First of all, we know that Al-Kawthar is square in size. Second of all, we know that each side of the square is square in size. Each side, the length of it, is the distance between Medina, which is the city of Rasulullah, and Sana'a, which is in Yemen. Thirdly, we know that the water is as white as snow. Also, we know that the water is as sweet as honey. Also, we know that the water is as fragrant as musk. Then also we know that there are goblets and cups on the river, on the pond of Al-Kawthar, that are like the number of stars in the sky, meaning so numerous, because so numerous will be the number of people who will come to meet Rasulullah ﷺ at that point. Number 7 is that the water will be as cool and as soothing as ice, meaning it will be so cold and so beautiful, and of course that is a compensation for the difficulty that the people were spending on the terrible day of judgment, in the heat of the day of judgment. Number 8 is that there are 2 pipes from Jannah feeding into Al-Kawthar, and 2 pipes from Jannah will be feeding the water of Al-Kawthar from Jannah itself. So the water of Al-Kawthar will be from Jannah itself. Number 9 is that on Al-Kawthar will be birds, and these birds will have necks like necks of giraffes, and they'll be floating around on that pond. And number 10 is that whoever drinks from this pond will never ever be thirsty again.
The Prophet ﷺ, in other statements, he says, on that day, it will be the day of thirst, Yawm Atash, a day where all of the people, when they are brought out of the grave, they are in a state of thirst and need and of assistance. And the one who drinks from it, the one who is given suqya from Al-Kawthar, lam yadma abada, shall never be in need of thirst or have thirst again, or be in need of drink, or be in need of drink, or be in need of drink, or be in need of drink.
إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
Brothers and sisters in Islam, there will be some people who will try to come to the pond of Al-Kawthar, but they will be pushed away. They will be pushed away from the pond. They will not be able to meet Rasulullah ﷺ. And these are either one of two people. As the ulama mentioned, they're either one of two people. They're either the munafiqeen, the ones who are the hypocrites, and who try to act like they're Muslims, but they're hypocrites, and so they are the people who will not be able to meet Rasulullah ﷺ on that day. And also another type of people will be those people who said they're Muslims, yet they did not follow Rasulullah ﷺ. They said that they love Rasulullah ﷺ, but they did not follow Rasulullah ﷺ. And these are the people who will also be pushed away from meeting Rasulullah ﷺ at the pond. So when these people are being brought to Rasulullah ﷺ, at that time Rasulullah ﷺ will say, these are my ummah, don't take them away, these are my ummah, this is from my people. And at that point Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the angels will say, the angels will tell Rasulullah ﷺ, innaka la tadri ma sana'u min ba'dik. Verily, O Muhammad ﷺ, you do not know what these people have done after you. You do not know what they have done after you. At that point they will be thrown away. They will be thrown away, dragged away from the pond of Rasulullah ﷺ, and they will be thrown into the fire. And Rasulullah ﷺ will say, suhqan, yani go away, liman baddala ad-deen min ba'di, for those who have changed the religion after me. So follow the Sunnah of Rasulullah ﷺ. 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 Oh Allah, I ask you, and I know everyone who's listening to me has the same dua. Oh Allah, do not forbid us from that pond. Oh Allah, do not forbid us from that pond. Oh Allah, do not forbid us from that pond. Oh Allah, do not forbid us from that pond. Oh Allah, do not forbid us from meeting Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Oh Allah, do not forbid us from meeting Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Oh Allah, do not forbid us from meeting Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.